Hey guys, this is AR Cards back with another video. I am Brody and I'm here with my buddy Jake. Today we're going to talk about a little collection that we kind of picked. We didn't pick up a whole collection, but we ended up meeting up with a guy to originally buy his whole collection, but we ended up kind of just picking out a couple of cards that we were going to keep for our PC. So we're just going to kind of go over that and show you guys some of the new cards that we were able to pick up today. So it was some pretty exciting stuff this morning. So to get started, I'll go over just a couple of the cards that I picked up. So for you football fans, the first card that I picked up is this 98 Flair Showcase Peyton Manning. I'm not really familiar with this card, honestly, but I think there's different variations of it because you can see it. This is row 3, so I think there might be different variations of it, but it's a pretty neat looking card. It's in a Beckett 9, so I was pretty happy about this pickup. And the best news for me this morning is I did not have to spend any cash at all, so all this was just from straight trade. So I was pretty happy with most of my pickups overall.
And you only look like a half a grade away from having a 9.5. You got an 8.5 on the surface. Everything else 9.5. That's a pretty sharp card.
It really is. So I was pretty happy with that pickup. And then next up, I have another Peyton Manning BCCG 10, and this is a 1998 Topps Gold label. So, I mean, can't go wrong with Peyton Manning. He's one of the best quarterbacks to ever do it. So, these are actually my first Peyton Manning cards that I've ever had in my collection. So, I was pretty happy with both of these Manning cards. I thought they were a pretty cool little pickup that I really was not expecting this morning. So I was pretty happy with those.
And I say, this guy that we went and saw today, he had a ton of these BCCG and GMA slabs. So we kind of had to pick through those and decide which one. And I think that's one of your next ones, isn't it?
Yeah, so next up we do have a GMA slab, a GMA 9. And this is the 1991 Upper Deck Michael Jordan, the baseball rookie short print card. But kind of like Jake was just saying, the guy had a bunch of GMA slabs. I think he wasn't very too interested in getting value out of his cards, Jake. I think he just wanted to put them in a pretty cheap slab that would just kind of protect his cards. So I mean, can't blame him for that. But we pretty much got the cards for raw price.
Yeah, so we bought them all for raw price, and they all look pretty good. Like that one right there looks good, and then so did the Manning. So there might be a crack and resubmit for another video. But
yeah, so I do probably plan on cracking this and maybe sending it to PSA. I think the centering is just a little bit off. You can see there's a little bit more on the left here, but still a cool card. I mean, I can now say that I have a Michael Jordan rookie card, Jake. So.
Yeah, you can now.
Not the one that you'd be expecting, but I'm still happy with that. And then I have two more cards that I was able to pick up today. Going to some vintage now. I was able to pick up this card. I just thought it was a cool looking card. It is it's a 1954 Topps, an Ed and John O'Brien. I really do not know a whole lot about them. I'm gonna have to do some more research about them, but I think it talks about them being playing short and second base for the Pirates back in the day, and they were twins. So I mean, it's just a pretty cool card. I mean, it's a cool set to have. Of course, the 54 Hank Aaron rookie card is in this set. So it's just a cool set. I think it's a pretty cool looking card.
Oh yeah, I really like that card. It's really, really cool. I honestly, if you didn't buy that, I was probably gonna get on it. So
yeah, pretty cool. Pretty happy with that one though. And lastly, from my pickups, still staying in the vintage, we're going back one more year from that last card to the 53 Topps sets, and I was able to pick up a 1953 Hall of Famer in Mini Minoso. And this card, I mean, it's beat up, guys. If I can get the glare off, I don't know if you guys can see. I mean, there's a kind of a cut right there, or a crease, and there's a big crease right through here. But I mean, it's a Hall of Famer. He just got elected to the Hall of Fame, I believe. Still, it's a really cool card. There's some creases, but I'm not too upset with that.
You also got to go with the eye peel. I mean, look at the centering on that card. I mean, it looks really good. So I mean, for what you got it for for the eye appeal, I think that's a great second-year Hall of Famer to get. You know, that's a really good card.
Yeah, I agree 100%. I was pretty happy with this one. That's my first mini Minoso card in my collection, so I'll be happy to get that graded probably sometime, just to get it in a slab and put that along with the rest of my slabs in my collection. So that is all for my pickups, and I'm going to move on to Jake's pickups now. He had some pretty good ones that we're going to look at.
Well, these first two cards I got, they were thrown in with the final card of my deal, but this right here is a 54 Bowman Hoyt Wilhelm. Hoyt Wilhelm was a Hall of Fame knuckleballer. Dude pitched forever. So I didn't have any of his cards. He had a couple of them. Both of them were kind of rough shape, but he threw them in with this last card that I got. So I'm not going to say no to just a free throw-in of a Hall of Famer from 54. So I was really happy to be able to get that.
Yeah, that's really cool. I mean, I know a lot of people may not know him, but I mean, just to pick up a Hall of Famer like that, just to have it, I mean, it's just a cool card. Especially like any early 50s cards, those are just really good looking cards, I think. So that's a pretty cool pickup.
And then on the next one, I stayed on my favorite set track with the 56 Hoyt. Again, he threw this one in for next to nothing. It does have, I mean, it is off-centered, but it does have a little standing on the back as well. But overall, it's not too bad of a card. Don't know if I want to spend the money to grade this one yet or not. But either way, I was just happy to get it. You know, it's just a Hall of Famer for my favorite set. So
yeah, I do really like that set too. There's some great cards in that set, and as we have said, he was a Hall of Famer. So really cool pickup for you, I think.
Oh yeah, I'm happy with it.
So cool one. And next up, this is our last card of the video. So it's gonna be a pretty short and brief video. We're getting straight to it. This is a pretty good one. I was happy for Jake about this one.
We walked in there, we started looking at stuff. The guy had some killer Albert Pujols stuff today, and I have a couple rookies of his, and I don't have an auto, so I saw this, and we couldn't find a comp on it, so it was kind of just throwing a shot in the dark, and I just traded a couple cards that I really didn't care all that much about, and I was able to get this one, so I'm really happy with that. Can't go wrong with one of the greatest right-handed hitters of all time. I mean, I'm very, very happy with this pickup today.
Especially with us being Cardinals fans. I know I didn't even originally see this card when we got in there, but once I took a second sweep around and you kind of pointed it out, I was like, wow, that is a really nice card, especially with the 10 autograph.
Oh, yeah. I'd say I've never had a Beckett slab for modern stuff either, so this is my first one, but I really do like the dual service that they do. I really like the look of the slab and the way it fits in there, so I'm just really, really happy with this card. I couldn't have asked for anything better today going in there. I wasn't expecting to buy this at all. I was going there looking for some vintage stuff, and then this caught my eye. So
yeah, that was a great pickup for you. So I'm jealous of that one, but that's awesome for you. So I think that's all that we got right now, Jake. Yep. So that is all of the cards that we were able to pick up today in the little deal that we went into, guys. With that being said, we're going to wrap this video up. It's going to be a quick one. We want to thank you guys for watching. If you guys have any suggestions, you guys can feel free to leave them in the comments. And please like and subscribe. We are still trying to grow our channel. Our first, I guess, milestone would probably be like 100 subscribers, Jake, maybe.
Yeah.
It's not a big one, but for us, that'd be really big if you guys could hit that subscribe button. So we will keep up with the videos and try to pump out more content. So thank you guys once again for watching. This is Brody and Jake with AR Cards. We will see you in our next video. See you guys.